If you've uploaded an event for your clients to view and you want to see the client view before you send it to them, let's just go through how to see that. So I'm going to click in on the event. I'm going to click on Notify Client. Before I actually send it to them, I can actually grab the web address and then hit Copy, Command C. And if the job is not active yet, which by default it isn't, it'll be hidden. And let me just show you where that is. So I'm just going to go back to Events. I'm going to click on Edit Settings. And by default, it's on Hide from Clients. I've already enabled it to show to clients. But you can do this manually here, or when you send the actual email to the clients, it's going to get switched from Hide to Show. And it'll tell you that it's an active event. So I'm going to update the event, and I'm going to go open up a different browser just because it has all of our information in this one. So I'm just going to go to Chrome, and I'm going to paste in that address and hit enter. Okay, and this is what the client's view will look like. So they'll enter in the password that you gave them, which in this case is client1, and then hit submit. And this is the client view. Over here, this is the button that they're going to click once they're done selecting all the images for their album and their photo enlargements. And their photo products are listed here on the left-hand side. And as they select images, they're going to show up in the counter here. So 73 have been selected already out of 85 on this event, et cetera, with this. And as they reach the maximum, it will prevent them from going over the maximum. For instance, these icons right here, 5x7, if I click on that, it'll give me a warning saying the maximum number of images is already selected for the 5x7, which is 3. So that's part of the based on packages that are provided by the photographers. And in the client view, the client can go through and select images as favorites by clicking the heart icon. And so, for instance, we currently have 11, and as I click that, it's now 12. And they can just click to deselect, or they can even write comments. And when they update the message, it'll specify that it's the client who did that comment. And if you as the photographer wish to write comments from your view, you can do that as well. And you can also see the client's comment there and update the message. And if we go back to the client view, you can see that the photographer has just commented to them, so they can preview that in real time whenever there's any comments made. Important thing, once they've selected images for their album, they can click on that, and by the way, anything lit up in blue like this lets you know that this is the item that's selected and visible. If you have more than one thing lit up in blue, it's going to show both of them at the same time. So there's now a total of 76 images versus 73, and something to be aware of. So I have my main album images. Whenever you have a product selected, you can sort. You can see drag and drop to arrange images in sequence. You can sort the images into the order that you want. And I'll just do one more sample, sort. So I'll put that one right here. Okay, so you get the idea with that. And then once they're sorted the way that you want them, you can click on Assign Images to Spread if you're doing an album. And this is something that the client is going to be doing, but it's good for them to be familiar with this. So these are the images that we have selected, and they can just drag and drop onto different pages. And you can scroll down and add as many pages as you need. I've currently added 13, but you can click and add another one and another. And on each page, they can add comments. They can mouse over to review the comments. And they can also remove images from the page. So they can click on the X to remove images, or they can click on the X here to remove all images. And once all images are assigned to the page, they can go back to View Photos, If all of their products are selected, a minimum amount, which is assigned by you as the photographer, they can click on I'm done selecting. And it warns them to arrange the images in the sequence that they want and to assign the images to the album pages. And I'm just going to cancel this because I don't want to confirm that just yet. But once they do that, you as the photographer will be notified.